Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Robert Kabinda speaking, and with me today I have a question under matrices, and this question came in 2020, paper 2, question 1. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so given that matrix A is equal to our matrix A, let me just write down our matrix. Our matrix A is equal to, we have a 5, 2, 2, and x there. Our matrix A is equal to that. Find, number 1, the value of x for which A has no inverse. For which A has no inverse. So you are clearly told to say the matrix A has no inverse. Okay, and if a matrix has got no inverse, meaning its determinant is 0. Okay, its determinant is what? 0. So now, for you to find the value of x, you will need to know a certain formula that we use for you to find the determinant. So, determinant, to find the determinant, we say, this is the formula here. Determinant of matrix A is equal to our AD minus BC. That is, maybe you might be wondering how or where is this AD and BC thing coming from? So if you have a 2 by 2 matrix like this one, so the first number right on top there on your left hand is our A. Okay, and this one becomes our B, and that one is our C, and that is our D right there. So to find the determinant, you use that formula there. Okay, you simply say determinant is equal to, what is our A there? We have 5 multiplied by our D is x minus, what is our B? Our B is 2 and our C is also 2. Okay, so remember I said if the matrix has no inverse, its determinant is what? 0. So the determinant this side is 0. So we're going to say 0 is equal to, okay, 5 times x, we're going to have a 5x, and minus 2 times 2, we have 4. So 0 is equal to, here, let's just group the like terms. Okay, let's just group the like terms there. So we'll simply say this negative 4 will cross there. Here you're going to have 5x, which is equal to 0. It was a negative, it becomes a positive. Okay, so 5x is equal to 4. You divide both sides by 5 to obtain the value of x. And hence, you have x is equal to what? 4 over 5. And hence, that's the value of x. Alright, now, to find the second question is asking us to find the inverse of A. So always when you are finding the inverse of A, don't forget the inverse of A, that is the symbol, is equal to 1 over the determinant, that's the formula, then multiplied by the same matrix. So in this case, you are told to find the inverse of A if x is 1. So where there's x, we'll replace with 1. Okay, so where there's a x there, you replace with a 1. So 5, 2, 1, 2. Okay, like that. So to find the inverse, first of all, you need to find the determinant. You should know the determinant now that the value of x is changed or is given to be 1. So you simply use the same formula. Determinant is equal to AD minus BC. So determinant of A is equal to, what is our AD? We have it's 5 times 1 minus 2 times 2. Okay, now what is 5 times 1? We have 5 minus 2. We have a 4 there. So determinant of A is equal to, what is 5 minus 4? We have a 1. Okay, that is our determinant for A. After finding the determinant, like I said, you first find the determinant, then you can now go ahead and make the inverse of that matrix. So we are going to say inverse of matrix A is equal to 1 over, in this case, the determinant. Remember we said it's 1 over the determinant. So the determinant we find it's what? 1. So you say 1 over 1, and this is open there. The matrix we have is 5, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so the inverse of A is equal to, so you can divide that, you're going to have a 1 there. All right, so when you now come here after finding the determinant, now here in the major diagonal, we call this as the major diagonal here. All right, so these numbers in the major diagonal, or members in the major diagonal, interchanges the position. So in this case, the 1 will be right there, will take the place of a 5, and the 5 will take a place of a 1. So a 1 comes right there, and here we have our 5. But here in the minor diagonal here, you don't change the positions, they only change the signs. So they had the positives, so here everything will carry a negative. Okay, and then after that you can now multiply your scalar, okay, that number there, with everything inside. So you simply say the inverse of A is equal to, here we have it's 1, negative 2, negative 2, and 5. That is the A inverse. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed my lesson, please don't forget to follow and subscribe for more. Thank you and see you there.